everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so this was a huge pickup. This was not what I thought I was getting, put it that way. And like I said, at an amazing price. I'll get into it now in a second. But there's two things that's great about this release. Like I said, one, I've never actually heard tell of this. I've never seen this release before. And two, I've never actually seen the film. Even though I've heard decent things about it, and it's directed by Ridley Scott as well, which is always a plus for me. This pickup that I have here, I wouldn't have it only for one person, Martin Graham. He came on to my, I think it was my Rares video part 3 that I'd done there a couple of weeks back. He came on to that video, he left a comment saying, was I aware of this release? I honestly never heard tell of it. As soon as he sent the comment to me, I instantly went on to Amazon Germany. Amazon Germany weren't selling it anymore, but there was other sellers there that were selling it. And there's still a few of them there as far as I remember as well. So if you are interested in this, do go over and check it out. But yeah, Martin told me about this release. I seen the pictures that Amazon had of it. It didn't look... like the pictures weren't great, put it that way. It just didn't... when you see what I have... and when you see the pictures that they showed, it was two very different things altogether. I was just really surprised. So I knew it was coming in a kind of a book edition. And when I seen the pictures, I thought I was getting something similar to this. My Rollerball edition. You know, just something like this, same size with a couple of goodies and all that in it, which would have been absolutely fantastic. And again, if you haven't seen this release, I will leave a link in the description below if you do want to check it out. You do want to see this box set. It looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, that's what I thought I was getting. So you can imagine my absolute amazement when I got this just through the door. And look at the size of this thing. So it is Ridley Scott's Robin Hood. Never seen the movie before. And I was not expecting it to be this big. It is huge. So, like I said, Amazon Germany weren't selling it. You couldn't buy it directly off them, so it was sellers. This one was a second-hand one. And it said it was in good condition, so I took a gamble on it. Now, when I say a gamble, believe it or not, and this is the amazing thing about this set, and this is why I've done this video, this thing cost €22. 27 altogether when you factor in postage. Someone was selling it for €22. It was in good condition. They said there was wear on the box, and I can tell you now, there is absolutely no wear whatsoever on this release. The only thing that showed a sign of wear was the J card. Now I've removed it, it's inside this box and I will show it in a second. There was a small tear on the J card, but other than that, the box set itself is in absolute pristine condition. So a massive, huge shout out to Martin Graham. Like, he told me what was in this set. He just never told me how big this release was. I had no idea. And when you look at the artwork and the simplicity of the artwork, it reminds me of that Dune set that I showed off from Koch Films. It just looks, it's simple, but it looks very classy. It's just real, yeah, classy. It's probably the best word to stick with. So again, a huge shout out to Martin Graham. Thank you so much for this, Martin. I absolutely would not have this if it wasn't for you and your comment. So a huge thanks for that. So yeah, let's open this up and I'll show you everything that's inside it. It's a great release. Right, so here we go, Robin Hood. And like I said, this is a Ridley Scott movie. Russell Crowe stars in it. I think Cate Blanchett is in it as well. That's about all I know about the film. I honestly do not know anything about it. I am very excited to see it. I am a fan of the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner and Morgan Freeman. So sometimes telling me this film is going to be different in tone. So yes, very excited to see it. So yeah, this is the artwork anyway. And as you can see, it almost looks like it's cracked to give it that kind of aged look, which I thought was quite brilliant. So I'll take us down to the spine of it there. And again, just like I said at the start of the video, just pure classy. Just, yeah, it looks amazing. It really does. And you can sort of see a symbol there in the middle. And then take us around to the back. And it's something similar to what we've seen in the front. Only for one is in, like, that's in white, and then the other one's kind of like, yeah, it's almost shadowed. So yeah, that is really nice. And as you can see there as well, it's done in the style of a book. So I'll turn it back around here and we will open it up. And the first thing you're going to see here is the J card, which I'll quickly show you up close. So that's basically showing you everything that's in it. So as you can see, the J card is the thing that has a bit of wear on it. So you can sort of see a bit of a crease there. There's a bit of a rip up there as well. But other than that, the set is in absolute immaculate condition. So yeah, I don't like J cards on these sets. I normally do take them off and just throw them inside the set. They always seem to want to fall off. So yeah, like I said, I always take them off. So yeah, that is the J card itself. And there is a steelbook in this release as well, which I'll be showing very soon. So that's the inside of the book there. And again, that's all in German. And I'm sure a lot of my German friends, one in particular, Patrick, I'm sure you will translate that for me and let me know what it is. Patrick is always very reliable when it comes to these German releases. So hold this up close. This is a certificate of authenticity. The only thing that kind of bothers me with this release, what I don't like, it's a numbered edition. As you can see, it's 2447. Now, the only thing is, it doesn't say out of how many. So I don't like when they kind of do numbered editions and they don't tell you how many there actually is. There could be, there could be 30,000, 40,000 for all I know. So, but something's telling me there's not, because, like I said, I've never heard of it before. So, yeah, that's the certificate. So, we'll put that to a side. So, the first thing you're greeted to here is this, it's kind of like a notepad. Well, I'll just show you this quickly first. So, again, it kind of gives you that kind of leather effect, which just, and it feels great as well. And it's quite heavy as well. So, I'll take us around the whole lot, so there's nothing there. So, yeah, it's just a blank notebook. It's just empty pages. You can write whatever you want on it. So, yeah, not a whole lot to show you there, but it's just a very, yeah, again, using that word, classy looking. So, yeah, that's the notepad. Right, up next, we have this other book here. And I think, as far as I remember, this is, it's a kind of going on with all the characters that's in the movie. And as you can see, it's kind of done similar to the main box. Kind of gives you that kind of aged look to it. So, again, this is all going to be in German, so so it can't be read, unfortunately. But yeah, it is. It's all the characters in the film. So yeah, run quickly through that. So yeah, that's the book you get with it. And then next you have some, I presume these are character cards. So I'm going to skip right through these, and there is a good few of these, believe it or not. So yeah, like I said, have not seen the movie. I don't know, again, I haven't heard much about it, but, it's a Ridley Scott movie, so I know it's going to be at least a spectacle. It's going to be absolutely beautiful to look at. So, yeah, very excited to see it. So, yeah, you get a fair few postcards in there, and they're actually quite well made as well. And that's the back of them there as well. So, then that brings us on to the steelbook of it. And I'll quickly take us around this as well. And yeah, it's a real gloss looking feel to it. The steelbook is, if I'm being completely honest, is not the best looking steelbook I've ever seen with that. Let me get to the spine of it properly. Because they kind of have the credits on the back of it. I'm not a big fan of that, when they put the credits in the back of the steelbook. But it is a steelbook, and to get it in a premium release is always great to see. And that is the inside of it. And you got a Blu-ray, and you've also got, is it a DVD? Yeah, it's a DVD. So a Blu-ray and DVD. So I'll move that to a side, and then you got this other kind of key ring here. I'll open it up and I'll show you. And this thing is heavy. So I'm going to hold that up close and hopefully you can see it. It's incredibly well made, and like I said, it has some weight to it. And take us to the back of it. Wow, that really is beautiful. So yeah, that is the key ring you get with it. Wow, yeah, that was really nice. And the last thing you get in the set is you get a couple of playing cards, which I'll quickly take us around and show you. So let me open this up. I'm not going to take them out of their plastic, I'm going to keep them in. But that's the cards anyway. And that's how they actually look. So yes, that's everything in this set. And like I said, I keep coming back to that €27. To get it for such little money is... it's truly, truly special, especially when you see everything you get in it. So I'm going to throw everything back in. So you have your pin, you got your cards, you got your steelbook, you got your lovely postcards there, you got your character book there, you got a notepad, you got your certificate, and that is Robin Hood. Amazing, that's all I can say about it. Right folks, so there you have it. That is my Robin Hood Deluxe Edition. And you know what? It's going to be something that I'm going to treasure for the rest of my life. It's going to be one of those things that it's, you know, when you see such a beautiful premium edition, to get it for such little money, it really is quite special, and I am so fortunate to have it in my collection. And again, I have to give a huge shout out to Martin Graham for doing this for me and leaving that comment. If it wasn't again for you, Martin, I wouldn't have this in my hands right now. So thanks so much for that. So that is it, folks. That is my video, and that is my deluxe edition of Robin Hood. So as per usual, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you could do, leave a comment down below, and please share your thoughts on this release and what you thought of the movie itself. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video, and until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.